A year ago, Brownsville City Commissioners voted no on a special use permit for a cell tower in northwest Brownsville. Channel 5's Rudy Mireles spoke with concerned citizens who found out that their victory against AT&T is just one battle in an ongoing war.
For 21 years, Carmen Almaraz has lived with peace, quiet, and no fear for her or her young son on their property.
He has his own park. He called it his own park.
But when AT&T decided they wanted to build a 160-foot cell phone tower similar to this one, she and her neighbors grew concerned.
The dangers, the safeties, health issues, there's wildlife issues. We have the wildlife refuge in the back. We have Camp Lulu Sam's, and yeah, there's danger, like not today or tomorrow, but eventually somebody will get sick, it will affect them.
Almaraz is one of several residents who spoke last May regarding the application of a special use permit to construct the tower. Their property in the path of the tower, her neighbor less than 30 feet away. Planning and Development Services Director for the city, Constanza Miner, explained due to safety and aesthetics, her staff did not recommend the ordinance be approved.
The safety considerations were based on the fact that no structural design, analysis specification, and calculations have been submitted as part of the specific use, nor as part of the BOA application. Adjacent, again, is a little enlarged, the note that I spoke about earlier, that actually portrays the information, saying that we will receive this information at a later time. We never did.
The city voted no with one abstention. District 4 Commissioner Ben Neese. Almaraz and her neighbors thought the fight was over. They had made their voice heard. But 2 weeks ago, Brownsville City Commissioners voted on the same issue again. And this time, their hands were tied.
I did want the public to understand that the City Commission actually did at one time vote to deny this application. However, it did go to litigation, and based on the federal court orders, this is something that is allowed, unfortunately.
The motion to approve was begrudgingly passed, with the exception of one who recused themselves from the vote, District 1 Commissioner Nerth Golansky, co-owner of the property to be used by AT&T. After being denied last year, AT&T filed a lawsuit against the city, claiming they hadn't followed federal telecommunications procedures to notify AT&T of their reasons for denial. The city's outside legal counsel claims that the representative for AT&T not only heard the arguments, but had rebuttals prepared for all of them, an indication that AT&T did know the reasons for denial. In December, a U.S. magistrate judge issued an order. The city would take up the application in essentially a do-over of the entire process, citing issues with both parties. Not happy with the outcome, AT&T filed yet another request. This time, a U.S. district judge would agree with AT&T, forcing the city to approve the request, leaving Almaraz and her neighbors not just upset, but confused about the whole process.
We won. We won not to have the tower. We were so happy. And then again, this year, we were called to do a teleconference for the tower again, because they were going to make the application, and we still don't want the tower. I don't see why we won last year.
Feeling deflated, but not defeated, Almaraz says she and her neighbors will not stop fighting, no matter what the latest developments are in the process. Now, this isn't the first time AT&T has sued a municipality to get a tower built. Court records show similar lawsuits nationwide dating back over a decade. The most recent filing, a town similar to Brownsville in Pennsylvania. In Brownsville, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News at 6.